say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Rainbow Warriors will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Wyoming's offense will get the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Running to Green. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So Hawaii's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to take off. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Grabbed over the middle, it's Reynolds. Touchdown, Hawaii! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. execution that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Burris. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. It's reverse. That did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him and nobody's close. Touchdown Warriors! He got loose and it was lights out after that.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Burris. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the ground with the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun to give, looking for room. Got enough for the 1st and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rainbow Warriors are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Running back searching for a hole. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Hauls it in. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. They need to move it 2 more yards on 3rd and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Power football with the run. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it.
He might want another play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Good timing on the quick out. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Finds his man. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, in this offense within striking distance. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's got his man. Makes the grab. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone of the 18. And the Rainbow Warriors have pushed it inside the 20. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it on the move. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Burris. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. And the Cowboys want to move quickly. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
23 on the play. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes it on the run. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to...
He's going for the big play. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Hawaii! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Everett. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
The give to the tailback. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hawaii offense returns to the field, keeping it on the ground to open the second half. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the...
Catch inside the 25. Touchdown Warriors. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Everett. He's past the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Bean. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got an open man. On the move at the 30. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Cowboys. They'll try to tack one more on their score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Pulls it in, it's Booth. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own. He's got it! 1st down and more! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Got him downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Rainbow Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3's coming soon.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for space, it's Everett. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Fires to the tight end. There he goes. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. But a little time, lets it go. Finds him out of the backfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down and 10 coming. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Booth. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
For a 1st down.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And the Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The run from the shotgun. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback making checks. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David